One of my subscribers asked me this question. Ada, can you make a video on how to start comparing yourself to others? First of all, why do you compare yourself to others? We must understand something. Other people's life have nothing to do with our life. Why? Because each person have their own path and have their own timing. And also, the person who know you more in this whole world is you. You've been with yourself since you were born, since you had 0 years old, until now that you have, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, whatever year you have. Why would you compare yourself to someone who you just met 1 minute ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Why are you going to compare yourself to somebody who you don't even know as you know yourself? And if you compare yourself to others, it's because you think that somebody else is better than you. It's because you think that what somebody else is doing is what you're supposed to do as well. No. What can work for somebody might not work for you. What can be successful from somebody might not be successful to you. But if you are consistently thinking about other people, how great somebody else is, how much money somebody else has, what somebody else is doing with their life, where somebody else is going, how much success somebody else have, you are missing out, because the time you are putting in looking at what somebody else have, you can put that time and focus on what you can have, on what you can create, on what you can produce. The time you waste, because it's a waste time. How you compare yourself to other people, does that make you better? Does that pay your bills? Does that bring you happiness? Does that make you any better? No. So the time you are wasting comparing yourself to other people that you don't even know, you can put that time in bettering yourself and invest in yourself. The time you put on thinking about how great somebody else is doing, you can put that time and think about how great you can become. The time you are putting on thinking about how much money somebody else has, you can put that time in focus on how much money you can have. The time you invest in thinking about how much success somebody else has, you can put that time and think about how much success you can have. Remove your attention from other people. Other people's life has nothing to do with you. And because if you die today, you're the only one who's going to die. Nobody's going to go to the grave with you. So why would you compare yourself to other people? Why is that? Ask yourself why and be honest with the answers. Do you compare yourself to other people because you lack confidence in yourself? If that's the answer, guess what? Build your self-confidence. Do you compare yourself to other people because you think somebody else is better than you? Guess what? Work on yourself, work on your mindset, and stop. Stop thinking that somebody else is better than you. Nobody is better than you because nobody is you. And you compare yourself to other people, it's going to make you try to be like those people. Talk like them, walk like them, dress like them, eat like them, behave like them. And the moment you try to be someone you are not, you are opening the door for unhappiness and misery. You wanted to be like somebody else. That somebody else is already taken, but you are not taken. So can you do yourself a favor and focus on you? Focus on loving yourself. Focus on making yourself better, making yourself healthier, making yourself strong. And how can you have time to be compare yourself to other people? It's because you are not putting enough work in yourself. If you having time in your day to sit down and be like, oh my God, this person is better than me. Oh my God, this person is better. If you have that time, it's because you are not working enough. You are not thinking about yourself enough. You are not investing time into yourself enough. Because if you are truly investing in you, if you are focused in you, you don't have time for nobody else's business, because you are focused on making yourself grow. You are focused on making your business grow. That you don't have time to other people. Nobody is you. And nobody can beat you at being you. You are unique. You are divine. Just you. Look around you. Is there anybody else who look like you, think like you, cry like you, smile like you? No. Why? Because you are divine, because you are unique. But if you cannot tap in, if you cannot appreciate your uniqueness, your divineness, and you wish you can be someone you are not, then don't complain if you are unhappy, if you are miserable, if you feel empty. Because you are forgetting who you are to become someone you are not. just because you see other people on social media. You're going to feel like, oh, somebody else is posting this. Oh, that person is traveling and I'm not. Oh, that person have money and I'm not. That person is getting married and I'm not. That person has more cars and I'm not. That person is making money and I'm not. That person is eating this food and I'm not. That's a waste of time. That person's life had nothing to do with you. And you're gonna compare a 1 minute clip that you saw on TikTok, on Instagram, with your whole life. For what? You are going to compare the thing you saw 1 second with your whole existence. But hey, if you think that somebody is doing better than you, well, silence your ego and learn from the person. Absolutely. If you are in the same industry, in the same business with somebody else, and that person is making more money than you, that person has more customers than you, that person's business is growing more than yours, silence your ego and learn from the person. Be humble enough to be like, hey, I see you doing this and it's working for you. Hey, how do you do that? Instead of you putting somebody else down or you comparing yourself to somebody else, learn from the person. Instead of you being a hater of somebody else's success, learn from that somebody else's success. Instead of you put, oh no, you're doing better than me. Oh my God, you got this and I don't. Instead of you comparing yourself to somebody else, can you learn from that person? Because let's believe you can learn from anything and from anyone. Even nature can teach you. Focus on yourself. If you want to compare yourself to somebody or to something, compare yourself with who you were last night. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Compare yourself to who you were 5 months ago, 5 years ago, 2 hours ago, 1 week ago. Compare yourself with the last time you look at yourself in the mirror, the person you saw. Compare that person with who you currently are. Compare who you are today with who you were yesterday. Compare who you are today with who you want to be tomorrow. Compare who you are in the present with who you were in the past. Compare who you are in the present with who you want to be in the future. Make that comparison with yourself so you can invest time in bettering yourself and making yourself wiser, healthier, more positive, more happy, more money, more success, more peace. But you focusing on yourself. If you are not focused on yourself, you cannot grow. You cannot evolve. If you don't focus on yourself, you cannot take time to analyze what can work for you or what might not work for you, because you are constantly thinking about what somebody else is doing, who's doing what. Remove your attention from other people and put your attention in you. Somebody else making money, traveling, looking good, how does that apply to you? How does that affect you? Somebody else making money and you are not, how does that change who you are? Somebody being happy and you are not, how does that change who you are? Focus on you. Focus on you. The time you are thinking of comparing yourself to other people, put that time in making yourself better and making yourself stronger, making yourself wiser. Because if you have time, if you have energy to look at somebody else's life, you have time, you have energy to look at your own life and better your life. You are your only competition. You are the only person you spend the most time with. You are the person you are going to die with. Other people are not going to die with you. Other people are not going to come and achieve your goals, achieve your dreams for you. Focus on you. Remove your attention from other people. Who's doing what? None of your business. Who's making more money? None of your business. Who's successful? None of your business. Who's going viral? None of your business. Who's traveling? None of your business. Who's dating who? None of your business. Why somebody else is wearing? None of your business. Why somebody else is eating? None of your business. Where somebody else is going? None of your business. But you are your business. How much money you can make? Your business. How happy you can be? Your business. How strong you can be? Your business. How healthy you can be? Your business. Where you are going to go? Your business. Who you are dating? Your business. What is your goal? Your business. What are you eating? Your business. What are you doing? Your business. Put your attention, put your energy back into you, not other people. Because guess what? Where you put your attention, that thing, whatever it is going to grow. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows. your focus goes. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. And whatever you focus on consistently is going to grow. So if you're focused on comparing yourself to other people, that comparison is going to grow and you're going to keep feeling miserable. And also, by the way, when you compare yourself to other people, I bet you don't feel good. So why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep putting yourself in that spot, in that situation? When you compare yourself to other people, you don't feel good, but you keep doing it. Why? Don't you love yourself enough to stop doing the things that are making you unhappy and miserable? Don't you care about yourself enough to know that comparing yourself to other people is unhealthy? It can make you sick. It can make you unhappy. It can make you miserable. It can keep you poor. But you keep doing it. Why? Because you know comparing yourself to other people is not healthy, it's not positive. But why do you do it? You know it. I don't have to tell you. You know it. But why do you do it? Focus on you so you can grow. Focus on you so you can evolve. Focus on you so you can become a better you. Focus on you so you can see yourself improve. So you can see yourself becoming the person you want to become. Other people's life have nothing to do with you. And as I said at the beginning, each one of us, we have our own path, we have our own timing. Focus on your path, focus on your timing. What can work for somebody else might not work for you, and that's great. You have to figure it out what works for you. What does happiness look like to you? What does success look like to you? What does peace look like to you? What does healthiness look like to you? What does joy look like to you? To you, not to other people. You have your own path, you have your own timing. Focus on your path and not other people's path. Focus on your timing and not other people's timing. If you have time to sit down and think about somebody else's life, it's because you are not thinking about yourself enough. It's because you are not working on yourself enough. You are not working on your goals, on your dreams, on your ambitions, on your visions enough. Because if you have time to think about something else that is not you being better, you achieving your goals, you being happier, you being healthier, you evolving, or simply you enjoying your life, why do you compare yourself to other people? Figure it out. What are the reasons you do that? Write them down. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because if you lie to yourself about the reason why you compare yourself to other people, you're not going to be able to solve it. And if you know that comparing yourself to other people is not good, why do you do it? Every time you compare yourself to somebody else, I don't think you feel good. So why do you make yourself not feel good on purpose? Make yourself feel good on purpose by working on yourself, by loving yourself, by bearing yourself, by making yourself as amazing, as successful, as powerful, as great as you wish to. Focus on you. Other people are none of your business. That person you are comparing yourself to, that person does not know you more than you know yourself. That person doesn't even know if you exist most of the time. You are comparing yourself to somebody on the internet. You are comparing yourself to somebody who hasn't spent most time with yourself. You are comparing yourself to somebody who doesn't know you more than you know yourself. Because since you were born, the person you have been all this while is you. You have been with yourself for 20 years, 11 years, 60, 90, 40, 50, 100 years, whatever years you are right now. All the years you have spent with yourself. And you are going to compare yourself with somebody who you just met in 1 minute, in 1 second, 5 years ago, 1 month ago, 1 week ago, 5 years ago, 2 months ago, 1 week ago. You're going to compare yourself with somebody you just met. Compare yourself with the person you have met your whole life, which is you.